Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Rebecca if you're new around here, and welcome to my channel. Starting the video from the car, a bit of a random spot to start with, but I'm currently stuck in traffic almost home, and today is Wednesday the 25th of February, and it is a few days away from my first half marathon, which I'm actually really excited about. Little bit nervous because it's going to be the furthest I've ever run before, but excited. This week has really been taper week. Haven't ran yet this week. Join me for my last few days of training and race day on Sunday. So today I only had one training run for this week, so I'm doing that today, Wednesday. I've had a super busy few days at work, a very busy day today. I've not actually finished yet. We're gonna get in. The sun is out, as you can sort of see behind me. It feels like spring. It's really warm actually. So we're gonna get out. I think it's called race pace or race practice Ks. So it's like 1K conversational and then 3K at my race pace. I'm not aiming for a time on Sunday. I'm just aiming to finish it and feel comfortable and feel proud that I finished it. And then there's a little bit of walking break in between, and then 1K cool down conversational at the end. 5K tonight, we'll get that done. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock. And then yeah, I've done an easy leg day this week. Yesterday I just went out for a couple of walks, did some stretching and mobility in the evening. So yeah, keeping it really easy, but just keeping the legs going. And then yeah, tomorrow we're going to do the same, so another sort of walking, stretching, mobility day. Friday I'm going to go do an easy upper body, and then Saturday will be real prepping. So yeah, come join me for the next few days. We are changed, we are warmed up. Let's go run our last run of our training block. 5K, let's go. Guys, so it's now Saturday. It's the day before half marathon day. I've been an absolutely awful vlogger for this video this week. It has been absolutely madness at work. I've had some very long working days, and I've just not really wanted to pick up the camera. I've not particularly done too much, but my run on Wednesday went really good. I was actually really pushing the paces because I was just wanting to go fast, and not running in a while and only running once this week was making me really excited to run tomorrow. And then Thursday we had a rest day, just went on a couple of walks and did some stretching and bits. And then yesterday, Friday, I went to the gym in the morning, did upper body and some core work. And then today's Saturday, so today is all about fuel. We're going to be carb loading, having a few extra snacks here and there, and just taking it chill, having a day indoors. It's been so strange not actually getting up and going out for a run on a Saturday. I don't remember the last time I didn't go for a run on a Saturday. So feeling strange, but it's just gone 9 o'clock at the minute. We've had a nice chilled morning in bed, cup of tea, some biscuits, and just gonna grab some breakfast. I meal prepped blueberry and white chocolate oat bar, like flapjacky kind of thing, that I've been having as snacks during the week. So I've got one portion of that left, so I'm gonna have that for breakfast, heat up in the microwave, and then yeah, just see where the day takes us. Saturday's our sort of like house reset day, so we'll probably do some cleaning. We might go out for lunch to our like local cafe, and then we've got a food shop coming tonight. And yeah, today's the last day of February, so it's February 28th, and so tomorrow's the 1st of March, so it's going to be all those sort of monthly resets, monthly reflections sort of time as well. So yeah, I'm feeling really excited for tomorrow. Not particularly nervous, but the weather is looking pants, so we're just going to take it as it comes. I have done some runs in the rain and the wind, which I'm sort of feeling lucky that I have done, because it's so easy to sort of see that weather when you're training and just think, no, I'm not going to do it. But I think it's really important to go out for those runs in those tricky conditions, and when it's raining or cold and windy or dark and that kind of thing. So because on race day you just don't know. So yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna have a full day of prepping. I'll film bits here and there, but it will probably be, most of this video will probably be tomorrow, race day. I'll film bits during the race and then we'll have a big debrief afterwards. I'm also probably going to film this whole video on my phone because I recently upgraded to the iPhone 17 and yeah, loving it so far. So thought I would just film this video on it because the camera is really good. So, and it's just easy, have your phone with you all the time rather than carrying the camera around. So yeah, let's get the day going, have a nice chilled one and fuel our body for the longest distance that I will have ran ever tomorrow. So it's just coming up to 11:30. We've had a nice reset clean of the house. Made myself a coffee. We're gonna have a mid-morning banana because yeah, I'm really thinking about just adding little bits extra here and there rather than just making meals really huge. So adding a snack here and there, having just a little bit extra carbs at lunch and dinner rather than just going really big on the portions at dinner and being really bloated. So that's what I've read, that's what I've seen that is meant to work. I've caught up on some YouTubes, done some cleaning. Alex is just gone to get his family because we're going to go out for lunch and his family are coming over as well, round to our little local cafe. So very excited for that. And yeah, just gonna chill for the rest of the day. Gonna have a coffee. I've got my book. I'm determined to finish it before the 1st of March tomorrow, and I've only got about 70 pages left. I'm gonna enjoy this before we head out for lunch. So it's a lot later on now. We've just had dinner. We've had chicken and red pepper orzo. Starting to get some bits prepped for the morning. So I've got my gels out. I use the My Protein Pro Hyrox raspberry lemonade flavour. So I've got 3 of those, but I think I'm probably only going to take 2 during the race, but just a third as spare. Got a little pack of Haribo's sweets because I do like a sweet to snack on, like sort of midway through and sort of either at the beginning or the end as well. I've just got some electrolytes out as well, just in case we want to take a bottle of that in the morning. But yeah, we're just starting to think about plans. We're defrosting the bagels for our breakfast in the morning. We'll have a bagel and a banana. Got our numbers out. And yeah, gonna go get my race outfit out upstairs now. It is 50% chance of rain. So, is the decision, do we wear the windbreaker rain jacket or do we just go for a long sleeve? I think it's going to be quite chilly. Feels like 1, 2, 3 degrees. So it's going to be a fresh one. Hopefully the wind won't be too bad. We're all cleaned up. Gonna get the race outfit out, get the pyjamas on and get settled and cozy for tonight. Good morning guys, it's race day. Today is Sunday the 1st of March and we are just on our way to the race. It is, what time is it? Just coming up to 8 o'clock. Arrival was between 7:15 and 8:45, so quite a long time that you can arrive from. Yeah, we're just heading in, feeling good. The weather is looking great. Some rain is due, but we're hopeful that it's not going to come too much. Feeling excited. I don't think it's quite hit me yet that we're actually going to be running a half marathon, but we've done the training. I've done as much of the training as I could have done with the ankle injuries. Oh, we can start to see some road closures. It's quite exciting though, like that we're running around somewhere local. That sounds a bit silly, but yeah, feeling excited more than nervous. We've had a good fuel this morning, as you would have seen, and then we've got gels, we've got sweets, and you get water along the way. So yeah, feeling good. I have been following a runner plan for sort of the last 8 weeks. I haven't done a full plan and I had a little bit of a break in the middle, but we will do a full debrief after the race. Runner says a really big sort of range, which was sort of
from I think it says 2 hours and 4 to 2 hours and 15 is estimated time, but we're not going into it with a mindset of a time. We're just going into it that we want to finish, we want to feel good, feel proud that I've ran my longest distance. We're going to be running with Alex, just in it to have a good time, not feel dead afterwards, just seeing where we're going to be running, because it's just one big loop, which I'm really excited for. Recently I've just been running in the local area, same route probably for the whole of February, so excited to be running somewhere different. But yeah, we're going to be parking up, and then we've got a little bit of a walk, which is fine, to get like sort of a little bit warmed up, and then we should be perfect timing for the race to start at 9. It's just in a couple of waves, just on your estimated start time, your estimated finish time. So I think we're gonna go in like about wave 3 or something. Mum and Dad are coming, maybe some friends, so yeah, we're feeling ready, feeling excited. Just over 5k in, feeling good so far. Weather is holding out, and there's 5k and 10k going on as well. They've split off, so it's just the half runners now. Just over 5k in, gonna take a first gel, I think. Feeling good so far. It is getting quite warm. We'll be going down there. 10k in, just over an hour on the move. Feeling okay, a few niggles here and there, but I'm going to start going a little bit more progressively, I think, now, as we're feeling good. Keeping the breathing under control. Gonna take another gel, or maybe some sweets in a minute. It's a mystery tour now, I have no idea what route we're on or where we're off to. 15k in, last quarter to go. Feeling good, legs getting a little bit tired, but we're gonna do it. We're on for just done 2 hours 15, which I know I said it wasn't about time, but I'd be very proud to get that for first half marathon. I'm gonna take another gel. Last gel at 16. I've been munching on some sweets for the last little bit. Feeling good. Hopefully, it's been quite quiet. There hasn't been many people around because we've been running right like down country lanes. But hopefully we'll be coming back up into the town and there'll be some atmosphere to get through this last little bit.
Unless you like join their membership, and they're like called my lightning. It basically can't really buy it from the public unless you're a member. It does, yeah. But then you can like get a trial, then cancel it immediately.
Last 2 and a bit to go.
I'm crying.
No, we're still smiling.
I'm trying.
Last little bit. We did it! We did it! So guys, we are back and we did it! We got the medal. First half marathon completed. We are a lot warmer, a lot drier, and we're refueled just on 3:20. Just thought I would sit down and have a little debrief with you. I am in my pyjamas and feeling very cozy, but yeah, I just thought we'd have a bit of a debrief to end this sort of video off. I don't think it's going to be the longest video, but I just wanted to document it really, as it was my first half marathon, my longest distance that I've ever ran, and honestly I probably couldn't have asked for a better first half marathon experience. It was really, really good. It was really good fun. I was so excited for it and did it amazingly. I did it in 2 hours and 14 minutes, so just under the 2 hour 15 mark. So I was super happy with it. Feeling really good now afterwards as well, actually. Feeling a little bit achy here and there. So yeah, where to start? First, I'm just going to briefly say about my outfit, because I didn't actually do an outfit of the race, because I'm still getting used to being back in the vlogging and being back in the filming sort of situation after having some time away from it. I'll put a picture here, but I was wearing a My Protein long sleeve training top, My Protein shorts. I had my My Protein running vest on, and then I had hilly socks and my Saucony Omni 22 trainers on, all of it of which I've ran in before, which obviously highly recommend. You need to give everything a go before you go out for that race. And yeah, I was debating because rain was on the cards, but we did get really lucky with it, and it didn't start raining until the very last sort of few kilometres, and then it sort of really came after we'd finished. I did debate wearing my windbreaker rain jacket, but I'm glad that I didn't in the end. It was actually really warm, but we'll get onto weather in a bit. But yeah, my outfit was really good, really pleased with it, felt really comfy. And then yeah, overall in terms of the race, so it was Chelmsford Half Marathon, which is one of my local ones. On the day there was a 5k going on, a 10k going on, and the half marathon. We all went off at the same time, and they sort of did it in waves, so they gave you sort of estimated finish times around when to start. And yeah, it was really well organised. The 5k obviously turned off first, and then the 10k, and then we carried on going, big loop round. I absolutely really enjoyed the route. Yes, it was kind of an out and back, but it was like one big circle. I didn't really look into the route very much, so the first part I knew, but then after, I think I said it, the little videos that I took, we were on a bit of a mystery tour. So yeah, I didn't really know where we were going, where we were going to come out to, which was really fun. Overall, the course was good. It was hillier than I expected it to be. As we got further into it, they did get sort of a little bit tougher. There was one right near the end that I was just sort of like, why is there a hill here kind of thing. It was mostly on sort of road and sort of pavements. There was some that was more on like country lanes that were obviously closed. It wasn't trail, but there was obviously like fields around. It was quite quiet around those parts. Obviously through the town and sort of the little villages, there was people around cheering you on, and there was marshals around, but not too many. And there was some parts, particularly sort of in the second half, where you could have done with some people sort of cheering you on. But yeah, overall enjoyed the course. And yeah, you sort of came back, you started at the university, and then you finished back at the university as well. There was a few bits when it you just sort of got funneled in, and it wasn't really big sort of roads or paths that you could sort of spread out on. There was one particular bit where we crossed over this tiny little bridge in literally single file, and you did have to sort of slow down to sort of walk for that part. But yeah, overall course was really good. The course, I'd say, probably was maybe an 8 out of 10, I'd say, maybe. And then the weather, I'd probably say was like about a 9 out of 10. I was expecting it to be a lot windier, I was expecting it to be a lot rainier, but it wasn't either of those. As I said, we did get some like sprinklings of rain, some drizzle sort of throughout it. And then near the end, it did sort of get a little bit worse, but nothing compared to what I was sort of imagining it to be like. The wind was fine, and yeah, it was actually, we did get quite hot in the end, but not too hot, if that makes sense. It was comfortable. So yeah, weather was all good as well. Like I said, this is the furthest I've ever ran. I've done a 17 kilometers was the furthest that I did in this block. I was meant to do a 19k, but I had a week off due to sort of some ankle pain, so I didn't do the longest run that I was meant to. So yeah, 17k is the furthest I've ever ran, and so another sort of 5k on, I did feel it. Those last 5k, I'd say probably the last 4k were tough, but it felt good to challenge myself and sort of show that we can do hard things. To be running it with Alex as well, he got me through it and we did it together, which was really, really good. We stuck together for it all. Fueling, the last few days I've tried to sort of up the carbs a little bit more, but not too much so that I was bloated. And yeah, I think maybe I could have eaten a little bit more in the last few days, but this morning I had my bagels and a banana and some orange juice, which was really good pre-run fuel. I didn't feel hungry at all through it. In the end, I ended up having 2 gels. So I took one at about 35 minutes, and then I had some Haribo sweets with me, so I munched on those sort of once we got to about the hour mark. I think it was just after sort of like 10 to 12k, I sort of munched on those, and then got through to 16k where I had my final gel for the final sort of push. I do wonder whether I did maybe need 3 gels, but I didn't feel like I was particularly sort of running out of energy. The gels that I use have 30 grams of carbs in, so I felt like 2 of those and then like a good handful of sweets did me well. I was sipping water throughout, and then at the end they gave out a banana and a chocolate bar, and there was more water as well. So yeah, fueling is something that going forward I will sort of keep trying different things. I might want to try some different gels. I've got some different gels downstairs. Alex has the high 5 gels, so yeah, I just will see. I will give it a go. But yeah, fueling, I felt good overall. Those last 4k were tough. I didn't particularly have any sort of niggles or anything. My left hip is sort of niggling a little bit, but my ankle felt really good. I didn't particularly have any pain or anything there. There was a few sort of little aches, I'd say, more so, that sort of came into that sort of leg and that sort of foot and ankle, but nothing to what I had sort of before I took that break in this training block. Yeah, overall legs were feeling good. Obviously did rest a lot this week, tapered off, only ran once, so it definitely did help in preparation for race day today. But yeah, that last sort of 4k was sort of, yeah, it was a challenge. We pushed it and we was trying to sort of get a little bit faster. Like I said earlier, I was just doing it to finish it and be proud that I'd done my longest run, and I have, and I am really proud of myself. I'm really proud of both of us. We did it, and it is an achievement. Not many people can run a half marathon, and we ran it all. We didn't walk at all, and we managed the hills really well, and yeah, just overall had a really, really good time. I'm excited to see what the future holds. I'm excited to do another half marathon and try. I'm not too much about all the times and the paces. I'm just doing it because I do really enjoy running now. I'm absolutely loving it and had the best time today. And then yeah, afterwards my mum and dad came. My lovely friends Kelly, Steph and Chris also came as well, so they were at the finish line, which was so nice. Thank you guys, if you're watching, for coming and supporting us. It does means a lot to us. After you finish, you just cool down so quickly, especially when it's sort of raining and cold. So we took some photos and then we headed back up to town, had a lovely Nando's for lunch, and then we headed home. So that brings us to here and now. I'd say I'd probably give the overall race a good sort of 8.5 out of 10, I'd probably say. Even probably pushing it up to a 9, just taking it into account, like the route, the weather, how I was feeling overall, how I'm feeling now. So yeah, it was a really, really solid first half marathon, and like I said, I'm excited to see what else is going to come in the future. I would really like to challenge myself and do a marathon, which is potentially on the cards for next year. We will see what happens. I do use Runna, and that has really helped sort of planning for my training. It allowed me to sort of take the week off, and there's a feature on there where you can sort of document aches and pains, and it sort of adapted my plan. So once I came back, it eased me in a little bit more. I had just easy runs. The Runna app is something that is really good. I'd really recommend it if you are sort of new to running, or you've got races in mind, or you just want to sort of, you've been doing it yourself and you just want to sort of challenge yourself and sort of see if you can push the time, push the paces, or if you just want a bit of guidance really, which is sort of what I'm using it for. So yeah, highly recommend Runna. And I'm proud of myself that I was sensible for this training block, but also feeling very grateful that I was on the start line and finished it successfully, finished it strong, had a real big push at the end. I didn't think I had it in me, but as soon as we came round this corner and there was the route up to the finish line, there was just so many people cheering, and it just gave you that final push to sort of have a little bit of a sprint finish. Mum and Dad were there with their banners, and so were the girls and Chris. So yeah, that is going to bring this video to a close. It's a really nice big medal as well, as you can see. I'm going to put that on to finish the video off. There we go, even in my dressing gown. So yeah, that is going to bring this video to a close. If you've got any questions or just want to talk running, then give me a shout down below in the comments, or come join me over on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. If you have made it this far, I will see you again real soon.